Well, from Israel, ניקיטה Kovalenko, 16 years old, second junior Grand Prix season. Last time was in 2019 at Lake Placid, second at the Junior Nationals.
Another skater using the brilliant sides of Sam Smith.
Well, 16-year-old ניקיטה Kovalenko from Israel. Nice smile on his face at the end of that program. Back in competition and off the Junior Grand Prix since 2019. Personal best score, 51.95, looking to hopefully top that as he comes off the ice. Satisfied and happy.
Try and connect with ניקיטה and find out a little bit of his backstory. He's born in the Ukraine and now trains in Hackensack, New Jersey with Galicia Morachi. And so I'm sure there's been a lot of upheaval, and that perhaps the reason that we haven't seen him on the circuit on the Junior Grand Prix since 2019. Did compete, however, domestically in the States a little bit as well this year, so starting to get back on track with competitive exposure.
And had a nice skate here in this program. I think, you know, it has a sense of freedom to, you can see the good basic skating skills, of course, and had a sense of freedom to his movement throughout the program. Had to fight hard. That triple-triple combination, the toe loop will be downgraded in the judging system. That is downgraded at the moment. And then the double axel in triple loop, all fine. Level 3s in the spins and on the steps as well. So
isn't it fascinating as well, Ted, to see the difference as well that we've seen Rakat Bralin from Kazakhstan who leads, we've just seen Noah Bodenstein, such stylistic different approaches, and yet whilst I kind of have a tendency to like a skater that has an elegant style, there's no criteria for that within the skating skills. The skating skills judges' criteria is the ability of the skater to execute skating steps, turns and movements with blade and body control. It doesn't have to be beautiful, it has to have control, and that certainly was evident in Nikita's command of the blade.
That's a very good point and well said. It's the agility to turn both directions and skate with security on your edges and cover the ice easily and effortlessly with flow, and all those types of criteria in detail, but it doesn't necessarily relate to other small aspects of skating which are important. This young man certainly had security throughout his program.
Yeah, so true. And that's what makes the sport so fascinating from a spectator standpoint, that we can have different characters. And if you think back about the characters that we've seen, Israel's Alexei Bychenko, I think was 4th in the World Championships. He has a similar style to what Nikita Kovalenko has just offered. Very strong, very powerful, and completely different to maybe, what we've seen from Rakat Bralin, who was from Kazakhstan.
Short program scores for Nikita, 59.06, nod of approval by coach, head skater, and a little fist bump there. That moved Nikita currently into second place, and that's just exactly what we were talking about.